Hello and welcome to Eagan High School on this blustery and cold winter evening. My name is Josh Sibley. I'm the sports producer for Eagan Television. This is my first time on the call. If you're wondering why, I don't know. I'm here. If you guys are interested in volunteering and think you can do better than me, please visit Eagan Television at the cityoфegan.com. All right, we're going to get underway here in just a moment. We are welcoming the Shakopee Sabers tonight. We just had senior night and the girls varsity match right before this, and JV before that. So our first match is varsity 107. Eagan is opening this week. So after 9 from Shakopee will win.
They lead 6-0. We go to 114.
On a forfeit. All right, 114 is our next weight class.
Eagan and senior captain is on the mat.
From Shakopee at 140 as a forfeit for Eagan.
114 Eagan and Minabon for Shakopee. 6 points to the Sabers.
So that gives 6 points to the Sabers.
121
for the weight class.
Asher Miller is on the mat.
Asher Miller, the 9th grader from Shakopee, and that is also a forfeit.
1 for Shakopee. Asher Miller, 6 points for the Sabers.
Another 6 points for the Sabers. 127. Let's say we have a match here. We should have Damien from Shakopee and Evan St. Germain from Eagan. We're about to get underway here for our first match of the evening here. Not sure what the holdup is. Just getting set.
And this is varsity 127.
All right, varsity 127.
Junior, sophomore Evan St. Germain for the Wildcats. Underway.
And here we go. Both seem pretty evenly matched to begin. They're trying for takedowns. Nothing so far. And they're out of bounds. Reset back into the ring. Shakopee is looking for that pin, but Eagan is ready for the challenge here. And there's 3 points to Eagan for a takedown. We got 124 left in this first period of this match. The 127 weight class. And Eagan is still on top here. He's trying for that pin. But we might have, nope, he was able to hold on there, no reversal. He's once again trying for the pin, the fall. And let's see if he's gonna get it. We almost had his count of 5, I believe. Evan is holding down Damien here.
Near ball, 4 points, Evan St. Germain, Wildcats.
No one said that.
And Evan St. Germain for the Wildcats is on top still. He's still running it here.
In the period 1,
And as the end of period 1,
Evan St. Germain
for the Wildcats,
7-0.
7-0. We're on to the second period with another 2 minutes set on the clock.
St. Germain in the down position, period 2.
All right. Now Eagan starts in the down position for this period. And we have a 3-point takedown there. Reversal. Excuse me. 2 points for Eagan. Getting a 9-0 for this first match, the 127 weight class. Shakopee is trying to get out of this down position. It's so far been unsuccessful.
4 points, near fall, St. Germain, Wildcats.
And that is 4 points for a near fall for the Wildcats. Still trying for that pin. So far, unsuccessful. But Eagan is dominating this round, 13-0. We have 31 seconds left in this period. Each period is 2 minutes. We have 3 per match. And this is our first match of the evening, the 127. For those just joining us, the 107 and 114. And the 121 weight class were forfeits to Shakopee. And 4 points near fall for St. Germain with Eagan. And that will conclude the 127 match.
17-0 final score.
17-0 final score.
At 3:55. 5 points for the Wildcats.
All right, next up we should have the 133 weight class, which according to the sheet I have here, we should have Aaron Bailey of Eagan. He is a freshman. And we should have Caleb Long, a senior, for Shakopee. And this is the 133 weight class. Looks like we're waiting on a scoreboard moment here. All right, here we go. So the 133 weight class, they have the wrong weight class listed up on the board. So excuse me if I say 145, it is 133. I believe it's 5-18. The Wildcats against the Sabers. Sabers up 18. Most of those are from forfeits earlier. Got 90 seconds left in this opening period for the 133 weight class. Caleb Long is taking on Aaron Bailey. Nothing there. Oh, it was almost a takedown there. So far, no falls. These guys are fairly evenly matched. He's going for the legs, and they've fallen out of bounds and reset into the ring. All right, here we reset. Score of this match is still 0-0. Well, as I speak, 3 points takedown for Shakopee for Caleb Long for that takedown there. That is the end of the first period of this second match, the 133 weight class. You're watching Varsity Wrestling here on Eagan Television. My name is Josh Sibley. I'm the ETV sports producer on the call tonight. And this is my first time calling wrestling. So we're always looking for volunteers. If you're interested in volunteering to be an announcer with us, just visit Eagan Television on Instagram or on cityofeagan.com/ETV. Eagan-TV, something like that. Google it, you'll find it. All right, we're resuming. Eagan is in the down position. He's looking for that reversal point. He's trying to get up. And no luck. Shakopee is back down. He's looking for that pin. Another 3 points for Shakopee. That is a near fall, putting it 6-0 Shakopee in this 133 weight class. Shakopee is not relenting. He is keeping the Eagan wrestler down. This is a sport that takes a lot of physical endurance and determination. It's not an easy thing to be doing. It may look that way sometimes, but it is not. Eagan tries to get out of the hold there, but he's put right back down. So we're going to get some points for Shakopee here. 3 more points for Shakopee for a near fall for Shakopee for Caleb Long. And he is a senior at Shakopee. The other wrestler is Aaron Bailey for Eagan, and he is a freshman. So he's got time to work on his craft and continue going, where this may be one of the last matches for Shakopee. And they are outside the ring, so we'll reset them back.
2 points, near fall.
And a 2-point near fall for Shakopee. We got 17 seconds left in this second period of the match. 1 point escape. Two seconds. Out of the ring. We're going to reset for this 1 second here before we break for the third period of this 133 weight class matchup against Eagan and Shakopee. And there's the buzzer.
End of period 2.
That'll be the end of period 2.
Caleb Long of the Sabers leading in the match 11-1.
It's 11-1.
Neutral position for period 3.
They start in the neutral position for period 3. We're underway. So far with the forfeits, Shakopee is dominating this match 18-5. Eagan really needs some points on the board here. It's not looking good for this 133 weight class if you're a Wildcat fan. If you're a Saber fan, this is a great time for you. But with wrestling, things can turn around, and we could have anything happen here. Eagan is trying to get him down. So far, no points have been awarded in this third period. Looks like we had I'm not sure, a stalemate. And that is when no one can do anything. You know, definition of a stalemate. So we're back to the center, back in the neutral position. And Shakopee gets a fall. That was a big fall. 3 points. Putting it 14-1. They're just about out of the ring here. Got to stay within that far white line. We got 30 seconds left in this third. Just about out of the ring again and stepped out of bounds. Back to the center. go for the last 10 seconds of this. 14-2 against, with Shakopee leading handily in this 133 weight class. And that will be it, and Shakopee will win 14-2. And that'll be Caleb Long.
Major decision, the winner Caleb Long, Shakopee Sabers. 4 points for Shakopee, they lead the dual meet.
Giving them 4 points, 22-5 in this dual meet against the Eagan Wildcats. We're now going to move on to the 139 weight class in the varsity meet here. We got Noah Wagner from the Shakopee Sabers. He is a junior, and Eagan has a sophomore, Eli Brecky. Then there's 3 points takedown for the Shakopee Sabers. He's trying for the pin. He's got Eagan down pretty good here. It's not looking good if you're Eagan. Shakopee's holding on top. Eagan, he is trying, and that counts as the pin. That is another win for the Sabers, I believe. Nope. Yep, that was correct. Noah Wagner from Shakopee Sabers is the winner of the 139 weight class. That is now 28-5 for the dual meet here. We're moving on to the 145 weight class, and this should be Captain Ryder Bessie for Eagan. He's the senior captain, and for the Shakopee Sabers, is going to be Anthony Hyam, and he is a sophomore. There's 3 points, takedown Shakopee.
3 points on the takedown for Anthony Hyam, Sabers.
This is a match that has been so far, or a meet, that has been so far all Sabers. Another 3 points for a near fall for Shakopee. He's trying again for that pin, keeping him down here. He's got him around the leg. 2 points for a near fall for Shakopee. Eagan is fighting his best to get out of this situation here, but he's holding him down pretty good. We're gonna have another pin, 2 in a row here. 4 points for a near fall. For the Sabers there, 12-0 for this 145, weight class. Another 4 points, and that'll end the 145 for a technical fall.
16-0 the winner by a tech fall and 145 for Shakopee, Anthony Hyam. Technical fall win 5 points for the Sabers.
And that is a 15-point lead with a technical fall, and that will end it. We're at 152 next, and for the Shakopee Sabers, we're going to have Calvin Miller. He is a senior, and for the Eagan Wildcats, we're going to have Damon Alger, and he is a junior. And takedown 3 points Eagan. Eagan, I think for the first time in a couple matches here, is on the board first. But 1 point on the escape for the Sabers. Dangerously close to being outside of the bounds here. out of bounds. Wrestlers will go back to the center to reset here. We got 1:10 left in this first period of the 152 weight class. Eagan versus Shakopee here on Eagan Television. You're watching Varsity Wrestling. This is our final Varsity Wrestling televised event of the season. But if you're interested in volunteering with us or want to be an announcer, feel free to reach out, Eagan Television on Instagram, or visit us at cityofelgan.com and search for Eagan Television. 3 points, takedown, near fall, for Shakopee.
Miller.
Bringing it to 4-3. Shakopee on top now. 33 seconds left in this first period, as Shakopee is trying to get that fall. Eagan is trying his best to push out of here. He's trying his best to get an escape here. But it looks like that will be that.
Winner of the match at 152, a fall to time
And it was a fall.
winner for Shakopee is Helen Miller.
And that will go to Shakopee.
149.
Next up, we should have 160 weight class. That'll be Quinn O'Fallon, a junior, for the Shakopee Sabers. And for the Eagan Wildcats, we're going to have Tyler Haffley, and he's a junior.
Quinn O'Fallon. For the Wildcats, junior Tyler Haffley. Varsity 160.
This is the Varsity 160 in this dual meet against the Shakopee Sabers and the Eagan Wildcats here at Eagan High School at the Wildcat Gym. And that was a big fall there, takedown for the Sabers there. Eagan is just looking to get some points on the board here. And a match that has just been dominated by the Sabres. We're 39-5. Now 3 of those were because Eagan had 3 of those matches. The 107, 114, and 121 weight class were forfeits by Eagan. They didn't have any players at that weight class. We're out of bounds, so we're going to reset back to the center here. Here we go. We got 109 left in this first period at the 152 weight class. I'm sorry, the 160 weight class. That's where we are. Three to 1 in this, fairly evenly matched. Oh, there was a near takedown there, but he couldn't get the leg out. Well, let's see. The ref is saying nothing. And there we go. There is the takedown. 3 points to Eagan, putting Eagan 4-3 in this 160 weight class with 30 seconds remaining in the first period. And there's a 1-point escape for Shakopee. He's trying for the takedown here, Shakopee is, and Eagan is not allowing it. In what has been a fairly evenly matched, and there's the fall. 3 points to Shakopee for the takedown. 7-4 now. An overall meet score of 39-5. We're going to reset here for the second period.
Period 1 at 160. O'Fallon of the Sabres leading 7-4.
And Eagan will start in the down position.
Haffley in the down position. Period 2.
Now he's going to try to get that escape point, but no luck there. Shakopee's on top of him, keeping him down. But Eagan is trying his best to fight out here. As I said, this is a very physical sport. A very difficult thing to do. And that was an illegal hold.
Potentially dangerous is the call.
And we're going to take a timeout here for an injury. The Eagan girls hockey game against East Ridge is currently in its first intermission, and that is tied up at 0-0. That is our other sport happening tonight over at the Eagan Civic Arena as the East Ridge Raptors are taking on the Eagan Wildcats. And then tomorrow night, folks, you can check out the Eagan girls basketball team as they're going to take on the Lakeville North Panthers at 7 p.m. and you can watch on YouTube here on Eagan Television. And then we also have a game Saturday, boys hockey versus somebody. And that'll be at 7 o'clock as well. And we'll wrap up our year with a boys hockey game on Tuesday the 23rd at 7 p.m. and a girls hockey game next Saturday the 27th after Christmas, a late game during break, an unusual game. Usually that's a tournament, but it'll be a conference game on the 27th. And we're back to wrestling here. Eagan still in the down position. 1:41 remaining in the second period. And blood timeout again for the Wildcats. So we're 39-5 in this dual meet against the Shakopee Sabers and the Eagan Wildcats here at Eagan High School. My name is Josh Sibley. I'm on the call today. So we got a lot of games coming up. We'll be breaking after the 27th of December, return January 6th for some doubleheader action against the, I believe we got boys basketball and boys hockey that evening on January 6th. But make sure to tune into girls varsity basketball tomorrow night at 7 p.m. as they take on the Lakeville North Panthers here at the Eagan High School gym at Eagan High School. And you'll have a much better announcer than me tomorrow night. Those guys do a great job for the girls basketball teams. Well, they all do a great job for all of our sports that we cover here at ETV Sports. And we're resuming the match now. 1:35 remaining in the second period. Shakopee up 7-4. Shakopee is still searching for that fall. Just under a minute in the second period. In this very quiet gym as everyone is wrapped with attention watching the match here. This is the 160 weight class for the Eagan Wildcats, Tyler Halfley, a junior, and for the Shakopee Sabers, Quinn O'Fallon, also a junior. They got 1 foot still inside of the ring there, and he is out. We're going to reset back to the center.
Wrestler to the center. Stalling warning called against Halfley. First warning.
A stalling warning against Halfley. We're going to take another blood time here. And that is a first offense on that penalty for Eagan. I believe it was a warning, so I don't think any points or any penalty points are awarded at that point. We gotta get some blood here cleaned up off the mat. Can't have that happening during this 160 weight class match. We're in the second period with, I think, about 30 seconds remaining or so. I did not look at the clock before they made the timeout call here. Now this Eagan wrestling team only has a couple seniors playing today. It was senior night earlier before this, so they got about 10 seniors on the roster here, but only 2 are wrestling tonight in this dual meet against the Shakopee Sabers. coming from Highway 13. These two teams have met a fair amount as they're both part of the South Suburban Conference here. And the match resumes. 30 seconds remaining exactly. Wow, look at that. The 160 weight class in the second period. Shakopee is continuing to keep Eagan down. We got 9 seconds left, but Eagan is refusing to give up and will not take that fall. And that is the end of the second period. We'll now move on to the third period. 2 minutes back on the clock for the final part of this. The Sabers lead 7-4, and the Sabers lead overall in the meet 39-5. And Shakopee will start in the down position for the beginning of period 3. And he gets a 1-point escape. That's what Eagan was looking for in the beginning of the second period there. And that was almost a takedown there, but not quite. And once again, and we're just about out of the ring. Eagan's got a foot in there, keeping it in bounds technically. Now Shakopee does. And they're out of the mat. We're going to reset back to the center. As we reset here, it is 8-4, 121 left in this third period of this 160 weight class. 39-5, Sabers for the whole meet in this dual meet here at Eagan High School. And there is a takedown for Shakopee, giving them 11-4, 3 points added on. And he's trying for that fall once again. Quinn O'Fallon of the Shakopee Sabers and Tyler Halfley of the Eagan Wildcats. 1 point escape for the Wildcats there. And a stalemate has been declared there, so they're going to reset back to the center. 27 seconds remaining. Eagan needs to get some more points on the board if they have any chance of winning this 160 matchup here. Another stalemate has been declared. We got 8 seconds remaining here. And a match that looks like Shakopee's going to come out ahead and get those points for the overall meet. 5 seconds remaining. Eagan's trying for that takedown. And he does not get it. That'll end the 160 weight class, putting us 11-5 as the final. And that'll be Quinn O'Fallon for the Shakopee Sabers as the victor. So our new score is 42-5, and a meet, as I said, has been dominated by the Shakopee Sabers. We're now on to varsity 172. A senior for the Shakopee Sabers, Jackson Barron. And for the Wildcats, captain Jonah Jensen. He is a junior. So this is the 172 weight class, and you're watching Varsity Wrestling here on ETV. Thank you for joining us tonight on this cold and blustery evening. And special thanks to all the people here who braved the weather to come out to see some great high school wrestling tonight. Shakopee does get 3 points for the takedown. Shakopee is keeping Eagan down here. He's looking for that fall. But Eagan is not letting him. Eagan is trying for that escape. He's going to try to push him off here. But Shakopee is not relenting. So that is Jackson Barron. And 4 points for Jackson Barron over at the Sabers for the near fall there. Bring us 7-0 for this. I stand corrected, 10-0 for another near fall here for this 172 weight class. Eagan is putting up a fight against the Shakopee Sabers here, but Shakopee is just overpowering them in almost every match here. A great night if you are a Shakopee Sabers fan. You're gonna have a lot of happy Sabers tonight. All right, we're set for the second period now for the 172 weight class, and the Sabers will start in the down position. He's gonna try for that escape, and doesn't technically have it yet. Eagan's not letting him have it. Eagan's trying for a takedown, but no points have been awarded. Shakopee is back on top. 2 points.
2 points, reversal.
For a reversal for the Sabers. Able to turn it around there. And we are about 1:10 left on this second period for the 172 weight class. Jackson Barron, a senior for the Shakopee Sabers, against Jonah Jensen, a captain and junior for the Eagan Wildcats.
3 points near fall.
And 3 points near fall for the Shakopee Sabers. 15 points, and that'll be a technical fall, and that'll end this 172 match.
201, a technical fall. 15-0, the technical fall win for Jackson Barron. Shakopee, 5 points for the Sabers.
So that should bring us to 47-5 against the Wildcats. Is it in a match that has just been dominated? Doesn't feel like the right word at this point. Heavily dominated by the Sabers. So we're at the 189 weight class now, and that is going to be Kyler Walters, a senior for the Shakopee Sabers, and Nathaniel Lee, a senior for the Eagan Wildcats. And that was 3-point takedown for the Sabers. And another 4 points for a near fall for the Sabers. 7-0 early on in this first period of the 189 weight class. And I believe that was a fall, and that'll be the end of the 189. Shakopee 7-0. 37 seconds. Didn't even make it to the end of the first period there. Another 6 points for the Shakopee Sabers, 53-5. And we are now at the 215. And that'll be Joseph Hine. And he's a sophomore at the Shakopee Sabers. And Devontae Cherrier for the Eagan Wildcats. He is a junior.
3 points, takedown, Joseph Hine.
And 3 points, takedown for the Sabers. And I believe this is our penultimate match here tonight. We only got the 285 after this, if my sheet is correct here. Thank you for joining us here on ETV Sports. You're watching Eagan High School Varsity Wrestling against the Shakopee Sabers here.
And a 1-point escape for the Wildcats here. 1:16 remaining in this first period of the 215 weight class. 3 points, takedown, Shakopee Sabers. And that will conclude the 215 with a fall. Shakopee Sabers getting another 6 points, bringing them to 59-5 in this overall meet, this dual meet here tonight on this cold and very snowy. It's not a lot of snow, but just a lot of wind out there tonight. So we're on 285, the heavyweight class here. And this will be our final match of the night. But folks, if you're looking for something to do, you can switch over to the girls hockey game after this match concludes, where the Eagan Wildcats are winning over the East Ridge Raptors 1-0 in the second period. Out of bounds right away here at the 285 weight class. We got Nathan Courtney, a sophomore from the Shakopee Sabers, and Chris Garcia, a junior for the Eagan Wildcats. This is our final match of the evening, the 285 weight class. 59-5 is your score, and there was takedown. 3 points for Eagan, putting Eagan on top for the first time here in a while. 3-0 in this 285 weight class. 59-5 is the score. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Eagan is looking to just get their first win here, I believe, of the evening in a match that has been all Sabers. We're getting close to stalemate territory here. Oh, Shakopee is able to get himself up. That'll be a 1-point escape for the Shakopee Saber there. The 285 weight class, our final match of the evening. And that'll be the end of the first period. And we'll get set for the second period action here at the 285 weight class, as I've said. Wildcats are on top here, 3-1, but they will start in the down position for the beginning of the second period here. That's Chris Garcia, a junior, for the Eagan Wildcats, and Nathan Courtney, a sophomore for the Shakopee Sabers.
Escape for Garcia.
1 point awarded on the escape for Garcia for the Wildcats. And they are getting dangerously close to being out of bounds there.
Wrestlers to the center.
Wrestlers back to the center. They moved out of bounds. 1:20 in the second period. 59-5 your score. 4-1 for this 285 weight class match. And Eagan's going for the leg. He's trying to get that takedown. Eagan is really just there. It's the takedown. 3 points to Eagan, 7-1. Eagan is looking for their first match win tonight in a meet that it has been. And that's it right there. Eagan will get the takedown, or excuse me, the fall for that, and that'll end the match. And I believe will end the entire meet. 59 to 11, I believe.
Fall at 2:59. Chris Garcia, Eagan Wildcats.
And that will conclude our wrestling meet here tonight. Thank you for watching ETV. My name is Josh Sibley. And thank you all for tuning in. And we'll see you soon for more ETV Sports.
Shakopee Sabers